If your resume feels like it's vanishing into the void, it's probably not the job market, it's the message. Because in this new hiring era, your resume isn't just documentation, it's marketing collateral. It's the billboard of your professional story. And most people are designing it like it's 2005. That's why it's getting skipped, scanned, or ghosted. I'm Imani, your AI career coach. My mission is to help you rise above the noise, stand out above the rest, find the job you really want, and thrive in the AI era. If you're new here, go ahead and hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe for more career clarity, and let's dive in. Let's start with a fact. According to eye tracking studies by the Ladders, recruiters spend an average of 7 seconds scanning a resume. 7. That means your first impression has to communicate value faster than most people can read a headline. So, your resume isn't a career history. It's a marketing document designed for human and AI attention. Think of it like a product ad. The product is you. Your resume's job is to create curiosity, not confusion. Most people believe resumes are about responsibility, but recruiters hire based on results. They're scanning for numbers, patterns, and proof of progress. And the ones who get callbacks, their documents tell a story of evolution, impact, and clarity. Here's the first shift I teach. Your resume should read less like a timeline and more like a transformation. Not what you did, but what changed because you did it. Let me show you what I mean. Instead of writing, managed a team of 5 to deliver marketing projects. Say, led a 5-person marketing team that increased campaign engagement by 42%. See how it transforms responsibility into return on investment? Recruiters don't want to decode your worth. You need to state it clearly, confidently, and concisely. Here's something most people don't realize. Your resume has 2 audiences. The first is human. The second is algorithmic, the applicant tracking system, ATS. These digital filters decide whether your resume ever reaches real eyes. And here's what the data says. Over 75% of corporate applications are filtered by ATS before they're ever seen by a person. That means formatting, phrasing, and keyword accuracy aren't optional. They're essential. So yes, this is still marketing, but it's also machine-readable marketing. Let's make this practical. Step 1. Optimize your headline. Your resume should open with a title that matches your target role. Example, instead of results-driven professional, write HRIS data analyst, SAP and Workday, process optimization. That first line signals alignment. Step 2. Tailor your summary. Think of this as your 15-second pitch. Why you fit, how you deliver, and what differentiates you. It's the about me that recruiters actually read. Step 3. Use quantifiable impact. Every bullet point should answer, how did this action move the needle? Did it save time? Increase revenue? Improve efficiency? The more measurable the statement, the more memorable the candidate. And don't forget the most overlooked marketing principle. Design. Visual structure matters. Recruiters scan in an F pattern, left to right, top to bottom, stopping where contrast draws attention. Use whitespace strategically. Use bold for impact, not decoration. And never let design hide your data. A study by Career Builder found that well-formatted resumes increase readability by up to 60%. That's not style, that's strategy. Here's the truth most job seekers miss. Your resume doesn't sell your past. It sells your potential. You're marketing the next chapter of your story, not the one you've already finished. That means you have permission to edit, to remove old, irrelevant roles, to highlight achievements that align with where you're going, not where you've been. Think like a brand manager curating a campaign. What narrative supports your next goal? And here's something deeply practical. Your resume's real power isn't in the document. It's in the conversations it starts. When done right, it becomes a talking point, a confidence booster, a mirror of measurable growth. I've seen candidates hand over the same resume twice, once bland, once quantified, and the latter doubled their callbacks. Because data makes belief easier, and belief builds momentum. According to LinkedIn's Global Hiring Report, recruiters rank storytelling through results as one of the top differentiators between two equally qualified applicants. In other words, when skill meets story, story wins. That's marketing. Not exaggeration, explanation. You're not inflating your experience, you're illuminating it. Here's a short exercise you can do right after this video. Look at one bullet point on your resume and ask, so what? If your answer doesn't show impact, rewrite it. Example, created weekly reports for leadership. Becomes, developed executive dashboards that reduced report turnaround time by 48%. Impact creates intrigue, and intrigue keeps your resume out of the recycling bin. Let's touch on language. Your choice of verbs. The first word of every bullet sets the tone for the sentence. Use strong, measurable verbs. Accelerated, improved, implemented, increased, optimized, resolved. Avoid weak fillers like assisted, worked on, helped with. Every verb should move the energy forward. Because your resume isn't just describing, it's demonstrating momentum. Now let's talk tone. Tone is subtle marketing psychology. It's the rhythm that says, I know my worth without overstating it. Replace adjectives with evidence. Swap dynamic leader for delivered 3 cross-department projects ahead of schedule. Facts outlast flair. That's how you market integrity. A powerful resume also aligns with digital presence. If your LinkedIn profile and your resume tell different stories, you create cognitive dissonance. Consistency builds credibility. Your profile photo, headline, and summary should echo the same narrative tone as your resume. Remember, brand isn't color or font. It's consistency across context. Let's talk AI tools. Modern resume builders can scan job descriptions and highlight missing keywords. Use them, but don't let them write for you. Let AI suggest, you decide. You're curating a message, not copying metadata. AI can enhance your marketing, but your voice must remain the storyteller. Here's one more data point for clarity. Indeed's career guide shows that resumes with clear metrics, percentages, numbers, timelines, improve recruiter recall by up to 35%. Your reader's brain literally remembers measurable results better than text alone. So quantify wherever possible. Even soft skills can be supported by hard proof. Instead of excellent communicator, write, facilitated 12 cross-functional meetings resulting in 95% on-time deliverables. Now you've marketed communication with evidence. You might be thinking, Imani, this sounds like too much work. But here's the truth. It's not more work, it's smarter storytelling. And you only have to write it once. After that, your resume becomes a foundation, something you can adapt, repurpose, and refresh. Every quarter, revisit it. Update your wins. Track your numbers. You're not chasing opportunities, you're documenting them. Now let's talk mindset. A resume is a reflection of how you see yourself. If you minimize your value, the document will mirror that. Marketing starts with mindset. Confidence reads between the lines. So when you write, remember, you're not asking for a job. You're offering a solution. That's the posture of professionals who get hired faster. If you want to practice your presentation, upload your resume insights to videoassessment.org. It's not just for interviews. It's where you can rehearse your story, refine your language, and see how your presence lands on camera. Because the resume gets you in the door, your confidence keeps you there. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's episode. Rejection, ROI, and how to turn a no into data. And here's something positive to leave with. Your resume isn't a record of your past. It's a preview of your potential. Market it like you believe it, because clarity is magnetic, and the world remembers professionals who know their worth and write like it.